Anyway, 36 years ago, millions of eyes widened, jaws dropped and dreams formed when Tom Cruise got his kid off on the beach in Top Gun for the very first time.
Since then, only around 400 Aussies have gone on to live out their fighter pilot fantasies, and one of them is Christian Boo Bukusis, who joins us now. Boo, nice to see you this morning.
Thanks, guys. Fighter pilot fantasies. I like that.
Yeah. So how often do you play volleyball without a shirt on?
Yeah, it's a question we're often asked, and I would say zero. Zero games of volleyball.
Because you're very serious and very smart people, is the reality.
Yeah, I think there's a work hard, play hard culture, and I think we certainly, as representatives of the nation and defenders of the country, we take the job very seriously. But behind closed doors and similar to the movies, we certainly know how to have a good time.
What does that mean exactly?
No, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's a high stress environment.
You've got to release.
We get it, right? So I mean, so you've been doing this for 10 years. What is it like up there?
Look, it's hard to describe because it's so alien to what everyone's used to. I mean, people say it's like a roller coaster, but it's nothing like. It's like a roller coaster if the roller coaster crushed you under 9 times your body weight. You know, so it's an incredible experience.
Can you explain that? Because 9 Gs or 10 Gs that they pull in this Top Gun movie, and faces are contorting, people are blacking out. That's fairly realistic, is it?
It's very realistic. Yeah, when you pull G, all the blood drains from your head. So the pilots are grunting.
That's a positive thing, right?
Yeah,
that's a
for
good
sure.
thing. Yeah, thought so.
So all the grunting and in the movie, the physicality of it, all of the digging down deep is very much to keep that blood up in your head and shut all the veins and arteries closed.
So tell me
so you
then,
don't pass out.
So I know you've watched the new film, but like going back, like the original Top Gun, did that play any kind of role in you deciding to do this?
Oh, look, I think it influenced everyone's. I mean, I almost became a helicopter pilot before that movie came out, so dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
So no, I was about 18 when it came out. I was already committed to being a fighter pilot, but it definitely added fuel to the fire. And I think off the back of this movie, we're going to see a lot of kids.
It's good. It's a great career, right?
It's a brilliant career.
And obviously we don't have a huge number of pilots in this country, so you're one of few. But you have to be incredibly talented. They say our pilots are as good as any in the world.
We are. I think we're unique because we've got all the best equipment from the US, but we're small enough to be a bit like a family. So we have this unique environment here in Australia, and we absolutely punch above our weight, which is why when we do have issues and we are in combat, most of the allies want the Aussies to be involved, not just fighter pilots. The Aussies.
Do you punch above your weight when you go to bars?
Oh, we try to, yeah. But we keep a little bit under the radar, no pun intended.
Oh.
What's the worst line you've used, in a dating scenario?
Or best? I mean, it depends how you look at it, right?
Yeah, you certainly don't. You certainly don't open with "I'm a fighter pilot." That's for sure.
Why not?
Well, most people don't know what it is.
It would. I'm just throwing out there. It might work.
Yeah, it's mostly dolphin trainer or something a little bit more.
You dodgy. You pilots are dodgy as. I'm a dolphin trainer.
It tends to be accepted as a more realistic profession than what we actually do.
Secrets of an Air Force pilot. Kids at home actually get into that.
I do like that. And we'll talk like call signs, right? So you got Maverick,
Goose,
Hollywood, Iceman and Boo. Yeah,
we kind of go down a different route. The average Aussie fighter pilot call sign is a little bit more like a tradies, Walshy, Benno, Miko. We don't tend to go for the Viper kind of Cobra. Coyote.
But can I just say this? I know that, and full respect for your service to the country and also your abilities to fly a very, very difficult aircraft to fly, but Boo is about the softest call sign I've ever seen in my life.
Boo. That's the impression.
Hey, careful, Ghost Rider, Boo's on you.
That's the kind of low-key
He's
environment
tough enough,
we like
he doesn't need a cool name.
You don't need a cool call sign when you've got a flying suit, mate.
I just like to say, I think Boo is cool.
Yes, Boo Boo. I love you. I'd fly with you any day. You could be my wingman.
What would you call Karl?
You could be mine.
What would be his call
Boo
sign?
Boo.
Yogi, maybe. I don't know.
I love picnics. Hey, listen, what would you say to any kid out there who's watching? Obviously, you have to be pretty good, pretty intelligent and get great marks in maths.
I dispute that, but...
But what would you say to any kid out there who is going to see this movie and go, OK, it's a career for me?
I mean, one of the things that I get most upset about, I speak a little bit at universities and helping motivate kids, is they say, I could never do that. And, I was just a kid from Brizzy, you
Yeah.
know, watching the F-111s fly over.
Yeah, with the afterburner.
Yeah, and I wasn't great at school, but I worked enough to get into the Air Force. I wanted to be a fighter pilot since I was 6 years old.
Wow.
So if you just apply yourself, you can do it, and it's an incredible career, and it sets you up for life. I mean, I left the Air Force 15 years ago, but I've been a business owner, entrepreneur, successful outside the Air Force as well. So everything about it just teaches you this fantastic mindset about life.
Great career.
Isn't it wonderful too that you did something like that you wanted to do since you were 6? Like, you know, to see that come to fruition.
Absolutely.
It's pretty amazing.
And when you live life and you meet thousands of people, and now you're having a business called Afterburner, we do a lot of events, and you see people that just don't connect with that purpose.
Yeah.
And you realise how lucky you are from watching those air shows as a kid, and the jet fuel and the noise and the speed, and you just realise it's so wonderful having a life where you can connect to that sense of purpose.
Awesome energy, mate. Lovely to see you this morning. And
The most interesting dolphin trainer we've ever met, right?
I think so.
Flying dolphins.
Dolphin trainer. How dodgy are you? Code name Boo.
He likes
Watch
it.
him. Watch
Yeah,
him. Great
yeah,
to talk to you. Really interesting. And did you enjoy the movie?
Loved the movie. I think it was brilliant. Much better than I was expecting, so I'd encourage everyone
Realistic?
to watch it. Yeah, it's like 90% realistic. Realistic
Wow.
enough, yeah. It's great.
How's it end? He won't tell me.
Everyone dies.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's sad when
Yeah.
Maverick goes at the end, isn't it? Yeah.
We're joking.
better be joking.
Eject Boo. Eject. Eject Boo. I love you, Boo. G'day, it's Ali.
And Karl.
Thanks for watching the Today YouTube channel.
Subscribe now for brand new videos every day and exclusive bonus clips.
Ali, say please.
Please? Why?
Please. I don't know.